This is HaShulchan Yardea, Siman Chav Gimel, Sif Hey to Zayin. This is day 110 of the Supplemental HaShulchan Yomi series. And of course, we're talking about the halachos of Shehiyah. Hey, it's a one month. Where it says, Boy Ravuna, Ravuna Marasan asked, Shav and Mute Simoni Mai. You delayed in the minority Simoni. What's the story? Tegu, we don't know. Pirush Rashi says, so Rav Shachar Gedarko. You check the majority properly. Umir Achon in the last minority of the Simonim, also Shia, you delayed. From Pasal Chumra, Pasal Chumra. But of the Septa Tanya, the Septa, it says, Shachar Rova Gargaris Ba'of, you check the majority of the trachea in the bird. I feel in Gemara is Mamruba, even completed much later. Shku's Tusuk Shadish discussion. Come came into the Gemara and the Shabbat suffix since the Gemara made to the suffix. Lokashin Tosefta, we do not accept the Tosefta. Yeshishim Adose Tosefta my Minator, that the Tosefta might be the Raisa. So it doesn't matter the Shia Bemut Pascha. Vishasa suffix Udulai Mirabonosur. In the Shas, the question is whether nevertheless to Rabbana it's Osir. Because you might come to get mixed up between Shia Bemut Basra, Shia in the latter minority, and Shia at the beginning. That's the Amsha Shlema. Lerekin, or some rejects the Amsha Shlema. Is a record abundant that is only Rabbanon. Having the Rashi of so Kula, and Rashi should have passed the Kula. You can close like the Rabbanon, like any subject Rabbanon. Perhaps you shouldn't use the know that's arrive and Paragimus, Rashi, he writes like Rashi, pass the Kula. He passes the Kula and Sham. Tamo, they're astonished at the arriving. Achavisa as he shapir. But that, according to what we just said, it works well. Why passes the Kula? Something is Rabbanon. Because he holds the suffix of Rabbanim, the rice is kosher. Ava Mirashi Mashasili Avisod the rice. So Rashi sounds goes that the Shia Bamiu Baso is a suffix the rice. And Meli Pichodesh writes that way as well. V'fila plus Achmed, therefore he passes to me Machmer. Longish brackets here. Fikiris Hashem the Sefta, according to our version, the Sefta Lukash Klau. It's not to put together. This is what it says in our Sefta. Shal Chatzi Gargaris Bov Yishechted half of the trachea and the bird was show how to show it's good. Then you check the rest of its kosher. Echad Rov Echad Bov the entire sim or most of the sim bird. I felt Pishu is Mamruba even though it's after it takes a long time. It's kosher. Kind of shono. Pisa Adra but Raya the Rashi. According to this, it's evidence Rashi. It was interesting. The rak b'chatzi gargeres machshir. Only if it's up to half a gargeres, he's machshir. Mishum the bekim as chatzi kohen lav kumu, because the nick, even a size of half up to the half of a kohen is nothing, because it doesn't make a treif and it's not shechted yet, so it's nothing yet. Avo b'ro b'geres also, but if you made the shia after you checked the majority of the geres, then it's also. The Sefer, the Abish is Manarubel, it says is Manarubel kosher. So that's the Parash Rashi, Gach the Rava, HaShulchan B'sakin Ro. No, it's not talking about the Shia, it's about you shechting very slowly. I have a poorly sharpened knife. Fiduk. Vav, Yeshua B'Sesh B'Shu Zel Amil Kama. Some of our rabbis say that no, the whole issue is the Shia B'Mil Kama, the beginning, before you get the majority. Shamil Kama, you were tarried in the first part of the shechita, Kishir Shir, the math which is the shir, Vachar Garma Shechita, and then you complete the shechita below Shia, and without delaying further, Imposel Simlav is not does a pass or not, as a Rabbi Tam and Daf Lamed. Rashi's out because of Rashi the writes in Daf Lamed base, the Memil Kama lo Mishkach so Manoshach. The Memil Kama is never a question, no matter what. If we talk about the kana like we just said, Lav Kumum. It's nothing. This is like the first half of the corner was the nick was damaged. The veshet, on the other hand, if it's a veshet, treif will provide it's still a treif. Came and show once you tarried, Ozle Maisakama that interrupted the first Maisa Shchita. Probably nekam veshet, you're left with a hole in the esophagus where the treif was a mashu. The treif was teifa. I can't show you. So according to this opinion, you have to say that the question is on the veshet. In other words, according to Rabbeinu Tam, I guess, who says it's a question of Shia Miyokama. Yeah, you have to say that it's the question is on the Vesha, and the question is follows. Anytime Lenika, it's not like the way you have a hole. Lenika Vesha, where the Vesha has a hole. Came with you Derech Shchita because it's in the process of Shchita. In ancient Paselos of Miyokama, therefore, Shia is not a problem in the first minority. Kosher, it's kosher. The chemical of Derech Shchita is all happening in the course of Shchita. There's a acquaintance opinion. If we pass leniently in this case, like of sheer clout, there's no such thing as sheer by birth. Came to sheer b'simen since it's kosher with one siman. Kokam lo shachid rov siman. As long as you haven't checked the majority of siman, like a sheer. There's no sheer because it's derech shchita. When you check the majority of siman, gakin like a sheer, there's no sheer because it's already shechted, which could sound to receive a kodim. Like we in the previous sif. But the Shas says the yesh shear above. When is the shear by birth? But Tzarech Lo may have to say the Rak Mi Rabbani is shear above. Lo may have to say it's only Rabbani, not the Oraisa. Like we would have said initially this today. It's the places in the rush. The Emshel it's supposed to say shear Mi Rabbani above. I have a case is also where the shear Mi Oraisa by birth, but Veshet in the esophagus. Shach Lo Mechza, Shach the half it, Vishah, and then you stop a gumro, and then you can bleed it. Because evidently half I'm not sure why specifically half in the Veshet. That's the half point out of Mashu. So actually there should be different if it's a meal, it's a Mashu or a meal or 50%. Not sure why. Anyway, he says the Dina came to by Zu. Since this question of resolve, Kamil Isab Shia B'Miyot Kama, we certainly paskin that it's as an Isser B'Shia even B'Miyot Kama, and evidently even in the corner. The bracket says, "Loving to be a test of Rosh Chodesh Lekar Shia B'Opening Our Torah Shia B'Etami Abayla Hakel." Again, he's repeating himself. I don't know some way. Test of Rosh that says no Shia by bird Midoraisa according to Rabbeinu Tam. If we come out leniently in this question, the Mishkas of Chetz Shel Beshet, you have it with half of the Beshet. What's the other? Gamashik the Sefta, which has the definition Shoninu Shochet Mi Beshet Shochet Shchita Psula. That if you shechted a minority Beshet and then you would show the Shchita as puzzle. If anyone names it, but Tosefta says, well, that we don't have a Tosefta for whatever that's worth. Some say that said about the minority of the first symptom of an animal. But some people, Rashi say even the second symptom. They're going to this only a minority of the first symptom. So and the question is that which you hold and somebody shechs with a non-sharp knife. I feel holich, even if he goes holich back and forth the entire day, call yom kosher, much because I've been seeing in ches. You boil on him shachad ruba shachad. You should. So the question is, we shechad majority of one simon. Holich baby call yom and then he went back and forth the entire day in the minority of the simon. Shem azesh makshem behold baby call yom. Perhaps that which we would say you can go back and forth the entire day. That's when the primary initial part of the simon. But here in the majority it's already cut. The majority is like all of it. Because the rest of it is not an impediment. So therefore, by spending time on this, have a Shia and Simon is like a Shia between Simoni. Ultimately, they say came and do their Shkita. So he said, since this is normal Shkita, ain't going to Shikhaus no Shia at all. Pear says, many Rishonim agree that the question about going slowly at the end of the first simon before you get to the second simon animal. He says Tosfos, according to Rabbi Yeshua and the Mor and the Rashba and the Rush and the Ran Oposkim. Well, that's the end for today, but I just want to point out that he begins the next sif as we saw fine. But Rambam Zal Yesh Lo Shita Cheres was okay, but that's it for now.